Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sunday today, and today I am in the garden, obviously, and finished off my path. I've put some stones in to stop the slugs, and I had some sand, so I've put the sand in between the stones and finished off a bit there. I've actually rejigged the wall to the Rockery and made it a bit more stable. I've pulled a load of weeds out, and as you can see, this here is my Fatsia japonica looking a bit sorry for itself, where I've taken all the lower leaves off because they've been gotten by something or other. We'll see whether it survives. And these are my beautiful lupins and a few other plants in there. There's the rhubarb, the one that's gone to seed. Hostas are looking brilliant. I've been lucky this year, touch wood. The slugs don't like the stones that are around the base of the hostas, so that seems to be working. This is my little garden opposite the greenhouse. And now we're going into the greenhouse, and in the bed, the raised beds, are my carrots and two of my aubergine plants. And there are carrots and onions in this bed, plus some kale. And in the cabinet, as you can see, these are my baby boo pumpkins, another aubergine there. And then up here we have the sweet corn that I only sowed last week, so probably not going to see anything there. But next to that is the asparagus that I planted, and it looks like I have some asparagus seedlings, which I'm very pleased about. But there also seems to be some weeds in there, so I'm just pulling those out very carefully. I'm not really sure what to do with these asparagus seedlings. Don't know whether I need to pot them on individually into bigger pots or put them all into one large pot. I mean, obviously they're not going to go out into a bed for at least a couple of months. So I'll just keep them going here in the greenhouse. Come on, Denise, get the weeds out. Trying to do this one-handed, not good. What I should have done was put the camera on the tripod, but I'm trying to be clever. But the asparagus looks good. I'm quite pleased with that. So weeding this one out of the cabinet, which is probably a lot easier. Oh, forgot that one. Or missed that one, should I say. Another job done. Where are we going now? Brassica bed. I still haven't taken that kale out, but that brassica bed and the one opposite on the other side of the garden needs to be sorted. The sage is flowering. I can't wait to see what that looks like. It's also flowering in the polytunnel, so it should look good. Potatoes doing well. My stone circle and my magnolia, beautiful. Delphiniums, these are the ones that have actually been in the ground since last season. A beautiful purple allium that's sort of snuck up in between the delphiniums. These should be a beautiful blue colour. That's what they were last year. And my plum tree, and I think we have some plums. I only had one last year and I think a bird got it, but I think I've got a few more. That one's in the same place actually as it was last year, funnily. But there are a few more higher up. So, yep, she's found them. So hopefully we'll get some plums this year. The apple tree doesn't... Oh no, this is the pear tree, which is looking quite good. Looks like we might have a few pears this year. But the apple tree, not looking quite so good. Can't see any apples on there. And this is the gooseberry bush. I think there's 3 actually, ouch. But on this next bush, I think I found some. You can just see them there. So hopefully we'll get some gooseberries this year. I planted those last year and they were quite small, but hopefully this year they will fruit. This is the other brassica bed, and as you can see, everything's gone to seed. Broad beans and garlic, doing okay. Loads of flowers on the broad beans, so we should be getting some beans very soon. One random potato in there. I don't know where that came from. Onions are doing really well. There's a mixture in here of red, white and brown onions. More potatoes, more potatoes. peas. I've just put that pea frame in, ready for them to climb up, and then into the polytunnel. And my lettuce is covered in ants. Yes, not sure what to do with these. But they're actually on the strawberry plants as well, which is not so good. Anyway, the Oregon sugar pod peas are sprouting. Chives are flowering. Beetroot is sprouting. My beetroot last year didn't get this big, and that is a borage plant in there. More carrots, which don't seem to be faring too well. Seed potatoes, these are first earlies that should have been in. I need to do that. These are my chili and peppers. And a few, that's a melon, that one. And the other melon is there. And then what else have we got? Nero di Toscana, the kale, which will go into one of those brassica beds once I clear it. And these are cauliflowers. Are they cauliflowers? Yeah, cauliflowers. And those are my two citrus trees. And it was a tomato plant that came up in with some other stuff. Don't know what it is. More peas that I put in a pot. And then this is more cucumbers, because I don't seem to be having much luck with my cucumbers. Spring onions and garlic in that box. Water butt, which I need to reseal because the tap leaks. And I half filled this container with water and lost it all. So that was a waste. It's my neighbour's lilac tree. It's absolutely beautiful. And I will leave you with a view of the sky, which is very cloudy. I think we're going to get some rain later. But all in all, it's been a lovely Sunday.